My boys, this is it. This is the big shebang. This is what suckers have been waiting for. Episode 273, Farewell Academy. I don't know how to feel. Like, I want to go into this and being like happy and positive that this arc was pretty good. I'm like, I can't lie to y'all. This arc was a freaking train wreck. Like, it had a good startup. Like, I'll never forget how we started this arc. We had a good startup with episode 261, episode 262. For me, that crud was good. But somewhere along here, that freaking train hit a freaking wall. And I'm just like, I'm looking at this entire arc. Out of all the arcs in Boruto, I can honestly say this one is where I had the most problems with. I understand the Funara Crow is the most controversial arc. What are the most controversial arcs in Boruto? Especially since the length in which it took, as well as the crud that happened in that arc. Good freaking grief. And I'm just like, you say, which? I just don't know. Chief, like, we're approaching 300 episodes. I understand it, and it's mind-boggling to me. As someone that's been watching this freaking anime since episode freaking 1. Only missed 2 episodes out the freaking series, bro. And I'm just like, for this arc to be what it was, the main problems I had with this arc was, honestly, Kawaki and Hima were the grand stars. But the overall plot behind this witch, the plot behind it was protect the freaking princess from all harm. We saw Hima's classmates, I'm just gonna say it, the hot trash. Okay, I get it. Each of these suckers had gotten character development. But the thing about it is, they're not gonna be memorable. They're not gonna be memorable. Number one reason. And I'm just like, am I really gonna care about these little suckers? See, the group that came with Boruto, they were a lot more memorable because each one of them brought something to the table as a team. Team Wasabi, I call Team Useless. They came back, guess what? We are no longer useless, we're useful. Team Dinky, Iwabe, Metal, and those suckers, they're the own little team and we know of them. Team 7, we don't need to talk about that. But we know everybody. These little midgets, we not gonna give a rat. If it comes back that these suckers learned something, they got new jutsus, they something at this point, and not just little kids. Because I'm just like you're saying, we're going into the last episode for this arc. I heard next week we're going into another freaking arc. There's no downtime. We're on a train and we're getting this switch done in 2022, because 2023 we don't have no PV, we don't have no teaser saying the code arc will be y'all already know. The moment that code arc gets a PV and a trailer, your boy gonna be on that witch. Like, I don't mind these little side stories, like these little side arcs, but make it make sense, witch. I love me some Boruto anime. I get it's the most controversial anime out of freaking almost out of all the anime that's come out. That's why Boruto anime is the most controversial, because it's linked to Naruto, and Naruto had done so well. The manga for Sasuke's story, I heard, is just doing wonders. I already know it's gonna get an anime adaptation, so I'm not gonna read the witch. Let's get into this witch. Alright, so the big bomb shells drop. Hana, I'm calling it now, she's a trash assassin. I get the split personality. The split personality gave her an advantage. It gave her an advantage, but she's not more serious. Like, she's not more dangerous. If she comes out the woodwork and be dangerous, cool. But if Hana, like, her good side wakes up from this, it's just gonna be like where do we go? This is the final episode, you know? Like, how are we gonna close this arc off? Okay, this is not Fairy Tail Kawaki. Fire style. She knows fire style? Okay. Oh, thumbnail quality. I'm gonna just say what's gonna happen. The little midgets, they're gonna come in and talk to Hana's heart. Hana's heart will awaken. Then Hana Sensei will take over. Those two will have a battle. Kawaki's gonna just punch the snot out of her. She goes back to normal. She gets incarcerated. This episode ends. Kay leaves to go back to the land of bamboo. Yeah, I'm not expecting Jack from this, but let's finish it. Shoot. This is where the anime just shines, right? Kawaki is the main. I know a lot of people said, "Oh, Kawaki had a personality change. He's a downgrade from what he's gonna be in time." Which this is Kawaki. I feel like this is Kawaki at his best. I'm not gonna cap because he has come such a long way past his trauma, past his Krobajikin, all that type of stuff. He's with Hima, and he's able to diagnose everything. He doesn't need Team 7 to be on his back just helping him. He's doing this crud on his own, instinctively. Meaning, he can carry a freaking arc all by himself. Like, the amount of character development that Kawaki has, because I'm not going to cap, I was worried about this boy in the Funado crud. When the Funado had happened, I saw Kawaki's, like, attitude, I was just like, Kawaki, what type of path are you going down, my boy? But it's just like Kawaki has that take charge attitude. And I get it, like a lot of people are going to say, oh, this is filler. It's not going to, it still relates back to him. If you get what I mean, it's still Kawaki. You could try it and dress that witch up. Oh, it's not going to be Ken. It's not, it doesn't freaking matter. It's Kawaki. He is no longer traumatized. He's not allowing that trauma to beat him. The moment that witch stomped Ji and Ishiki out in the dust, he left that crud behind. I don't know what happened in the freaking manga. I don't know how that crud's gonna change. I don't understand what the opening is trying to paint this sucker as. Don't know none of that. But I'm going off of what the anime showed us this far. The anime has showed us that he's making, this is the path in which Kawaki is walking. Not gonna cap. Kawaki makes this arc. He makes this arc enjoyable. Him being a goofball, him being himself, him finding his own type of ninja way, him trying to secure the freaking mansion. He's still freaking young. So I'm just like you said, Kawaki doing nothing but good. I have nothing wrong with Kawaki. Kawaki doing his job. Kawaki's doing his freaking job. Sucker saying, oh, he lost his bad boy. That sucker still got it. Don't let this little charade fool you. Kawaki is he's trying to contain that side of him. He's not trying to be like his fight versus Guru and blow a witch up. He's not trying to. All the sucker trying to do is just complete a mission successfully. He has left that crud. He's trying to leave that crud in the past. But his past is going to make a comeback because when Code comes back up, oh boy, yeah, that. And from that opening, I'm like, you're saying, every time I see that opening, I get it. People are like, here trying to, Ace, don't look so much into the freaking opening. Ace, don't look. And I'm like, which? It's part of the freaking thing. When I come back and look at this thing 5 years from now, I'm going to be like, that, if only I knew how jacked up that opening was compared to this. Might be not. Shoot. Like, that's the type of thing. That's what I love about Kawaki. Like, him having his arc. That is what makes this arc enjoyable. Because I'm watching this boy develop himself. And I see baby girl Himawari Uzumaki. The child. She in the freaking Ninja Academy. She got skills over the little midgets. She's the rising star. It's just that she's in that class and that's it. And nobody else is doing jack. Like, I gotta at least look at Boruto's class, and when they started like flushing everybody out, even the Kakashi looking like that sucker. When they started flushing him out, that sucker came back and be like, I'm my own person. I'm my own person. I might have a look like Kakashi, but I'm my own type of person. I don't need to be X, Y, and Z to show that I am me. So that's where I'm going off. That's where all this is coming from. It's not like, I dislike the arc just because, there's no action, no, it's the comic story. That's what suckers love saying. Can't stand this arc for all the type of crime which it is. No, I'm gonna break that witch down. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I can't stand that witch. Tell you like that. Because when we get back into that peak and everybody start bandwagoning on Boruto again, I'm gonna be like, witch, where you suckers been? and it's just like, I love this freaking anime, bro. Like, I don't care if I'm the only sucker. I mean, I feel like other people do champion this a little too much. But it's just like, I love it. And I'm an anime only watcher. Anime only watcher. And I'm watching this. I'm enjoying it. But I'm gonna talk my smack. Lord knows I'm gonna talk my smack. Alright, let's go. I'm just surprised she can't even kill suckers. Just obvious. Naruto signature. Boys that hit! Gentle fit! Get that! That's my little girl! That's why you suck. Oh, this dumb witch! Oh! Yo. Now she fighting. Now she fighting. She split. She swat. It's still her. She's still a menace, but she's talking to the inner part of Kawaki that was his teacher, not the assassin. Oh, that's so stupid. Witch. Oh, this was bringing out some crud. Bringing out. Okay, Hana-san, you call me trash? I'll show you trash. Okay, here's my thing. She doing all this. These suckers are sitting ducks. The only way she could possibly get out of this is if those little brats, the little munchkins that I have a problem with, they come and interrupt her crud, give it Kawaki thing. I'm just saying, now now it's kicking up. Oh, shoot, that gotta be the butler. I think that's the butler. My boy look like Organization 13. That's what I'm talking about. This crud's gonna go dummy now. Bro, that's so... Bro, get that wish, bro. It's always been you two. Bro, Kawaki's a G. Locked up. Oh! It's over. It's over, witch. That's my baby girl right there. Get that witch. This is just like what happened. You remember when Choji, like the Sasuke retrieval crud with Naruto, Choji, Shikamaru, Neji, all them suckers, like when they were behind rock. I know this is different, but it's with paper, but it feels like the same thing because it reminded me of that freaking scene. Don't let her recast that crud, bro. Why I'm like you're saying, all Kawaki has done throughout this entire arc has been punching suckers. Legit. Kawaki just punch suckers, bro. If that's, he doesn't even have to do anything. I mean, I get it. Oh, Ace, he's holding back. Okay, this sucker's holding back, and these suckers falling like these suckers just came straight out the fodder factory, bro. Like, punch the freaking board. He punched so many other suckers. Just one punch. These suckers fall over just like this. That's the reason why I just feel like all the enemies in this arc is a joke. There's nobody to be taken. This is a freaking assassin that massacred freaking 32 kids. I don't know how many kids. Like like she created a split personality for her to be able, but she folds like paper, bro. Like, there's nothing to go home to. There's nothing to write home to. Oh, she was an S tier 3. No. She wasn't even on Kawaki's level. She didn't even put up a real fight. And that's why I will literally say, like, Kawaki's too OP. This witch is a straight up Jonin level. Kawaki bodied a Jonin, he's a Genin. You see what I mean? It's like the power scaling in the Boruto universe doesn't make no sense no more, bro. It just doesn't. I guess that's why I'm just like, when suckers say, oh, this sucker versus this sucker, it doesn't really matter. They just body them. As long as they're not Otsutsuki, they'll be bodied. It doesn't matter, yo. And it's just crazy how Kawaki doesn't have to use nothing. Just trickery with his shadow clone BS and just get out crud. And he just one taps everybody, bro. I knew the moment this sucker touched this girl, no homo. I mean, not like that though. It was gonna be like that. Just a joke. Just a freaking joke. How much is the episode? Oh wow, we still in the beginning. Wow, okay. The moment her hair goes back the other way, this episode's over. Oh yeah, this episode over. The moment that music came in, this cry's over. The butler, right? Sigh! Wow. Oh, and the butler. I spoke these suckers into existence. I spoke my underdog squad into existence. Let's freaking. I would say this. I would say this. Y'all already know. If I'm in this position, I'm like, I don't care. But I would say this. Like on a psychological level, this is deep. Psychological level, this is deep. Well, on the archetypal level, this is some BS. I mean, it's just like, I get it. The kids are calling out to the teacher in order to save her. I get that because, like, on a psychological level, like she's already showing she's not a bad person. She's not. She just went through a traumatic event and it caused her to create that personality. So the kids are calling on that part of her to bring her back, which is fine. No problem with that. I'm pissed. The assassin is the legit piece of trash. She didn't have nothing to go up against Himawari and Kawaki with. Two freaking guinea. What? One guinea and one not even a freaking ninja. Worthless villain. Worthless. I get it for this arc, it's fine, but it's just like, what you not threatening, but the show makes you look like you're threatening. That was the problem. They made you look like you were the baddest witch around. And it's just like, now for the kids to get to a point like, yo, we're calling upon our teacher to come back, and the seal that is within our heart is now. That was all that these kids, that's all the potential in which we saw these kids. That's it. Bug Boy, he was able to do something. Little Midget didn't get to see the sucker shine that much. Martial art chick, boy, we didn't see that much of her, but she knows martial arts, I guess. Don't know why about this little sucker. Drone Girl, she alright. She reminds me of Dinky. She alright. I'm just gonna look back. I'm gonna be like, man, y'all were useless as crud. I'm sorry, yo. Hibawari was the star pupil of her class, and she proves it. It's just these suckers. I'm like, y'all just looking like graduated fodder. That's it. Sorry, gotta be that way. Oh, since we're going through all the kids, which I don't understand this little girl right here. I don't understand. Like when we saw Hima go into the had to pass the little exam, she showed potential. She and that other boy showed potential. That potential was gone. This little midget, she pulls things straight out her behind, bro, just to help. We don't even know what this sucker can do. I think he did something. Like he knew lightning style or something. Like the way in which he did lightning style, better, but we didn't see nothing else. This way, if we get like a real threat to the village, what you gonna do? I know you blackmail the sucker. The sucker will legit will legit kill her, bro. It's just like, okay, keep going. Okay, I'm not gonna cap you. You alright. You don't have no ninjutsu prowess whatsoever. I feel like you would be on a good team if you stayed, but it's just like you came out your shell, and for the reason why you're here, you're all right. You're all right. You had a ton of character development. They gave you a ton of character development, but it's just like you just don't deserve. You just don't belong here. Like you're a princess back in the land of bamboo. Like take all the things that you learn from the hidden leaf and take it there and just be someone. And you're still young, so it's just like she has potential. Who are you? Who are you two? I just don't know who y'all are. What have y'all done? Hima, S tier. A to S. Cookie Boy. Oh my god. I don't understand. You alright, you a witch. You alright. But besides all that, you haven't done jack. It's just like, don't know what you're capable of. I bet they could have flushed everybody out and made us like them for like later on, but it's just like y'all are so forgettable. Who's the big sucker? Like, okay, I just feel like they're just filling cast at this point. It's just like these are just supposed to be the kids. That's it. That's my problem with the arc. I'm sorry. Sucker's gonna be like, you hating on the arc too much. I'm being real. This is the problem I have. What you want me to lie? You want me to lie and tell you, oh, this is the best arc for Kawaki and Hima? Why? Why is it the best arc? Because Kawaki and Hima went ham. That's it? What about everything else? That's it. Suckers, y'all want me to lie. Y'all want me to lie. Y'all want me to gas this, which there's nothing to gas up. We knew Kawaki was good. We knew Hima was good. Everybody else was trash. The villain was trash. K was aight. Like, the kids are trash, yo. The kids are trash. Give me a break. I didn't care, bro. I didn't legit care. Like, it's the problem that's in this arc. This arc just has a problem. This whole arc, just a freaking problem. Kids weren't memorable at all. Kawaki and Himo just carried the freaking arc on their back. It's just like they carried the arc for 13 freaking episodes, which, oh look, she back. It's over, bro. Bro, the psychological crud around her, that bro. For her to have that much support, you gotta understand that is. Let's talk about the psychological crud. She was traumatized. She was traumatized. When a person goes through that much trauma, they'll find any type of way to try to do whatever they can just to get out of that situation. She was put in a situation she had to be the last one standing. She was in a battle royale, witch. She was in a battle royale. And it's like she didn't want to kill nobody. So she was about to get killed. So her mental split, which caused us to have the fodder trash assassin, which eviscerated those other fodder suckers. And the trash assassin lived within her all throughout that time so that they able to complete a mission that was forced on her. That was how she was able to infiltrate the Leaf as a split personality ninja. Then once she got around these kids, she was able to hold that disguise up because of this. But she was still traumatized. It was just like she didn't know she had split personality until like the main reason why she was there reared its head to where she had to perform and do the duties that she was assigned for the main reason why she was sent to that village. And that was infiltrate. And I don't understand where they were going with that, but I guess they just chose something to just try and get her. Yeah, it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, the reason why they sent her there, like, did they know Kay and them was going to be there, so they just chose her? I think she was just a sleeper agent, and then when they had a real mission for her, they activated her and had her do what she did in this arc, and then that was where. So it's just like, her split personality, like, she has good inside her, but she has that crud, and she's not able to, like, deal with that crud, which is the reason why she had to go through this crud. She wasn't strong enough. She didn't have no support. She didn't have nothing to help her fight her other half. That was created from that traumatic event. So when you see the kids just chanting her name, and like, we are calling out to her, not the trash assassin. but calling out to her to try and bring her back, come back to the light is like it's so much deeper. Sorry, holy freaking stuff. It's so much. It's so on a psychological level. It's so much deeper than just she's just a trash ninja. Like I said, I can go off on the way the arc was, but when we got to the real nitty gritty crud, like the reason why she is the way in which it is, it hurted me because I felt that I had like a traumatic experience almost similar to hers, and it resonated with me in my heart. No cap. That's the main reason why I'm like here saying like I get where she's coming from. I get the reason why Hannah's the way in which she is. She had to go through all that crud, and she didn't know she was doing that crud alone. She didn't understand like the crud that was going on with her mentally, because she split herself from herself being whole. But now that she's seen like crud, I did all that, and now she's coming to the realization that I did all that, and she was trying to correct it. But the problem was when she tried to correct it with her own strength, the other personality won on her, overpowered her. She didn't have that support, which she getting from the kids, which is the reason why the kids served as a deeper, like, their only freaking role. Their only freaking role in the whole freaking show was to get her to come back, which is where that's great. They brought their teacher back, the loving teacher. You gotta look at it like she's not all bad. Like the teacher in which we saw, she's not all bad. She is genuinely good, kind-hearted, but she wasn't strong enough to confront the evil that slept within her. That's the crud. That's why I wanted to say like all throughout, but now since we're at the end of this arc, I could just flush this switch out because I know nobody really gives a crud about the psychological crud that's going on with her. But I might as well just break it down for suckers, because you're going to go through some traumatic crud in your life and you want to keep that crud to the side. But the thing about it is, if you don't have no support, no type of love, nobody helping you through it to get you through that crud, you're going to end up kind of like her. Just split. It's just like I don't have the strength to confront it, so it's just like I want to push it back down, but then more crud is going to get piled up on top of it to where you're eventually going to pop from all that trauma. You need that support system to be able to get rid of that trauma. She wasn't able to. That's the reason why we saw the freaking trash assassin. All throughout, she couldn't do jack, even with that freaking dark style she had. Couldn't do jack. I don't understand. Oh God. It is just like, this is where the art shines. Because this is where I feel like when I get past all the BS of me on the surface level trashing on this art, when it comes down to her, the crud she went through, the crud, the pain, all that crud that she went through and she held in, and she was able to defeat her other half or get control of her other half and try to become whole with her other half on some Persona 4 type of BS. That's another thing. Persona 4, confront your true self. But now that she has the support from everybody else giving her strength, she was able to overcome her evil half. Eventually, she'll have to become one with her other half. Hopefully, this is going to be some BS for me to say, but it's like, I hope they come back to this. Like, come back to who she is. And for her to become whole to a point where she's able to utilize her dark, her evil half. What I mean by that, like she's able to protect her students, whoever that's going to be, or protect her, like protect suckers. Because she will be a valuable asset to the Leaf. And she's able to get that under control. Because she'll be one with her other half. She'll be able to come unified. She'll be an actual decent ninja. Decent. That's it. Potential in which Hana has. That's the potential. That's the truth behind her. That's why it's just like, I want to go off, man, you trash, you all this. But it's like, no. Because I get it. I get it. Where this chick is coming from. Maybe not because I'm not female, but it's just like, I get her. That's why this arc is darker than you think. That's why, like, the psychological crud that's going on in this arc, so much deeper. Like, any anime person, anyone could just write over it. Oh, it's trash. Oh, she has split personality, and not dig deep there. Trauma is something, unless you go through it, you're never gonna understand it. Which is the reason why I had a problem with this arc, because you're trying to address something, just like in Finado Crud. These little kids are not gonna freaking understand. Like, because they're looking at face value. They're not gonna see, oh, there's a deeper reason why she's like that. Yeah, which deeper reason. That's why, like if they did this type of crud in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, if they did it in Naruto Shippuden, I would at least say it would come off a lot stronger. It might actually hit harder, and people able to diagnose, like, oh, yeah, I can relate to her, because the audience is more teens, but this is kids. Kids, like the Boruto community, they're not going to even understand this crud. This is where this crud is the deepest, and it hits my heart. When we actually get down to psychological level. Nobody's gonna give a rat's behind about what I say. That's why I didn't want to even address it, because y'all are trying to address something that is deeper than your audience is ever gonna understand. It's gonna be 10 years later when everybody's like 20, and then they look back at this episode. Oh shoot, she went through some crud. You're not gonna understand it now. Don't worry, little Jimmy and Kimmy. You're not gonna understand it now, but you will in the future, because life hits like a truck, like an isekai truck. But yeah, I feel like I ranted and I talked about this a little bit too much, but I had to get this out. It's just sad her assassin half just wasn't, what she was cracked up to be. Potential, but I feel like the reason why she was trash was because of that potential. It's just like, I don't think the show wanted to go that route, especially with kids, to make this thing darker than what it was. Now, if this was Boruto Kaitoten, like the time skip with Boruto and them, like, like Naruto Shippuden, like, we had that, they would have addressed that crud out that witch probably. But nah. Crud makes me always want to cry after I had the whole rant. Well, regarding Hana's punishment for her own sake, we offer to eliminate her other personality. You can't do that. That's impossible. She has to do it herself. You can't eliminate another person's personality. It's part of her. She has to come to a realization. But I want to say that because he said but. Wait, what? Now, she intends to keep her locked away in her mind using a sealing jutsu. Okay. That's how she's gonna keep her under control. Oh my god, I could use it like this. Oh my god. Oh shoot, I know I can explain this crud now. Oh shoot, it's like Naruto when he confronted Kurama. Remember when remember the bad behind when Naruto couldn't control the Nine Tails? Naruto had a split personality too. When he was at the waterfall and we saw that other side of the hatred. That was Naruto's split personality when you think about it. But Naruto had to become one with that personality, I understand it, and with the help of his... Oh! This arc is so... This arc right here. But boy, explaining this crud on Twitter is going to be a witch. But it's just like... But the Hana crud, yeah, when you really dig into it, because this is it, the final episode, so I could go off. But it's just like, remember what I said about her becoming one, like confronting herself, so that she'll be able to become one with herself. Because that's the only way you can solve a split personality. I understand that other half is still you. Don't try and say, oh, I didn't do this. It wasn't me. It was you. Don't try to lie to yourself. It was you. Once you understand and just take that pain like, this is me. I caused all this. That's when you're able to like heal and become one with yourself. Dang, that hurt. Yeah, boy, I want to score this arc so low, but what you gotta... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's so much deeper than that. It's just sad that this arc is just going to be overshadowed. I see the story that they were trying to tell now. I see the story. I'm sorry, in the next half. The second half was where the story got good. First half was that other... yeah, but the second half is just like, now when you get the full gist of it, it's just like, wow. Oh! Call that witch! Call that freaking witch! Because Naruto would know. Naruto would know the crud in which he dealt with Kurama. Shut up. Boy, I want to strangle this little brat. I'm that guy right now. I'm crying on the inside because this last episode hit like a truck. Giga Chad. Giga Chad. She's still not sure. Will be swept under the freaking rug. I'm not gonna lie, now that I've ran into, I would have gave this arc like a 4 out of 10. But because of the situation, what they address in for it to be in front of kids, I would at least pump it now back up to a 7.5. I see what they were trying to convey when it came down to this arc. I get it. And once again, that was the crud that hit me in the heart. That was the crud that hit me in the freaking heart. Only unless you went through crud like that, the trauma and all that type of crud, you will understand. Man, Boruto, get the freaking crud out, bro. Holy freaking snot. Alright, can we get to the next arc? Shoot. Crud, witch. Get the crud out! Sasuke! Oh, shoot. Sasuke! Yo, get the crud out. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is going to be an awesome arc. I say that this thing could go bluff, but after the freaking episode, this episode put me in my emotions. Holy snot. Oh, this preview going to hurt a long distance behind. But thank you all for watching. Please let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Take care, y'all. See you guys next week. New arc, Boruto and Sasuke. This is going to be a bomb behind arc because the manga. Y'all remember what happened in the manga crud? Like, people were saying that thing was gas. So we seeing Sasuke again, bro. I lost my crow while I saw Sasuke. See you guys next time. Till next time. Operatives.